It's, in all those states, the governor call it the red gold because it is almost as valuable as gold. And we can boastfully say to you that this is the most profitable real estate investment you can take. Now I'll give you an experiment. Where in the world that you have a city that you can okay, so basically it is called the red gold because every part of the oil will give you so much money. Like I was saying, this is the most profitable real estate investment you can do. So let's take a very good example. Per hectare here is 30 million, right? Now, where in Lagos will you get a land for 30 million and build on it and earn rent of 3 million naira per annum and above? Where in Lagos?
No way.
Ikorodu, where can you get a land in Ikorodu for 30 million? So if you even get a land for 30 million, by the time you finish constructing on it, you can't spend 30 million to get a rental income. But here, and even when you spend 30 million to get rental income, you cannot get that rent, the value of the rent you get here from any land in any city. So when you compare this to a real estate investment, this is 1 hectare that is giving you 30 million. 1 hectare is 15 plots, right? Yes. And on that 1 hectare by projection, and we carefully use the word projection because as we have explained to you, this is not an investment scheme. You own the land and you own the trees that are on it. We manage the production and you earn. So the projection is that we hit an average of 5.4 less or above, depending on the season of oil. So if a 30 hectares can give, a 1 hectare can give you that, and you can't compare it to any investment in land in the city, then this arguably is your best real estate investment. Now, in the nearest future, we all see, we drove through the road, you see human habitations almost at every end. And the same development that happened to Lagos Ibadan Express Road, where the road is dualized and you can see that massive road. Same is going to happen here. This road is an interstate road, so it's a federal road. Less than 10 minutes from here, you will be in Bowen University. Bowen University is in Osun State.
Okay.
But this is in Oyo State, right?
Oh, yes.
So we are at the neighborhood of Oyo State. And this land has a C of O. It's end of discussion. The title is perfected. So if you own a 15 plot here, you're very sure that in the next 3, 4, 5 years, your 15 plot will be worth more than times 4 of what it is. Because the land will appreciate over time. And what will make the land appreciate? Development forces, right? As development is approaching, every land here is going up. So you are earning from your palm oil or your palm trees, your land is appreciating over time. And let's go back to the calculation we were trying to give about the most profitable real estate. So if your 30 million naira can give you 1 plot, maybe in Ikorodu, and your 1 plot here become maybe 5 million in 3 years' time. Multiply 5 by 15.
75 million.
So you are worth 75 million maybe in 3 or 4 years' time. And then your 30 million naira plots may not give you that appreciation of 75 million naira. May not. Especially if it's already in a place that is developed in the city. So if you take this as a land banking opportunity, the values are numerous. The land appreciation, the production from the palm oil. Now let's go into the production of palm oil. Palm oil or the palm tree, every part of it is useful. From the palm kernel to the palm fronds, even to the bunches that are deshelled or we have removed palm frond from it. Every part is useful. Now the palm oil, we know it's an industrial chemical. It's also a domestic substance for making all kind of meal. How many of us don't eat palm oil?
No, we eat palm oil.
Even if you don't use palm oil if you don't drink it, there is nothing you have done today that palm oil is not inside. Except for some of us who have not brushed our mouth. So as long as you brushed your mouth, you have used palm oil. And if you use cream, you have used palm oil. If you eat chocolate, you have eaten palm oil. So palm oil is in almost different industrial production, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and the rest. So the demand is always high. As of last year, or even this year, first quarter, Nigeria imported over 300% of the palm oil that it needs to be used for our industries, because we are not ready to go to the bush. So that's the demand. We import from Malaysia. Meanwhile, Malaysia came here, picked our palm kernel, go back to their country and multiplied it. An entire country's economy is built on palm oil. So our investors can take the advantage of investing in this and supplying palm oil to the market and making money over the years. And they can also transfer this to their children. I've always said this story. My father died when I was 14, and all that he left behind for us was palm trees.
Wow.
And from 14 till today, the 4th generation, we are still milling from that palm oil.
Wow.
We never went to go to school and we go begging uncles and aunties to pay our school fees. No. He has given us an assurance that can take care of our lives. And like we said, the 4th generation, we still mill the palm trees, produce palm oil, and pay tuition. So it's a transgenerational investment that can transcend so many generations. And like we said to you, this palm tree that you're looking at, next 30 years, they're still fruited. The ones that are in NIFO, I mean, we used to buy palm nuts from NIFO. NIFO is Nigeria Institute for Oil Palm Research. Some palm trees are there that are over 60 years, over 70 years, and they are still fruiting. So palm tree has a long time. And this is an almost stress-free investment. The risk is very minimal. Once you invest and these trees are grown, you like travel to America and leave this place to be forest. When you come back, just clear the bushes away and you start harvesting again. There is no business in the world you abandon for 10 years and come back to meet it, except the palm tree. So the enormous opportunities around the palm trees makes it an investment that we should all take advantage of. And lastly, I would say to people who want to plan this for their children's tuition, you own this and then you know that your children's tuition are covered without you breaking your head. Like we said, you talk about inflation, the palm oil is always increasing in price. So if you have a child in Covenant University, for example, and this place 1 hectare can give you an average of 3 to 5.5 million, do you need to beg anybody to pay the tuition?
No.
You have paid the tuition. And another advantage you have is, by the time the children are through from school, your land still remains there. The value of your money, you didn't spend it. Are we together?
Yes.
So you want to sell the land, to set them up in business, or you want to leave it, the palm oil can always take care of you. And for those who are planning for retirement, this is your most sustainable retirement point. You have this, you can retire and don't go and queue on the pension queue. You have this, you know that we mill palm oil or we harvest every month. Every 21 days you have to go around to harvest, because the trees will always give you bunches. But may not be as the peak period, we get something from it. And then every year, you know you have an assurance of income from the palm tree at your retirement. And that's why a lot of persons who are wise would
The
plan
wise
their future.
ones. The wise
Agric
ones.
estate. With this few point of mine,
Thank you. You said it all.